I've done a few videos lately where I'm talking about emulation from Sega Mega Drive Genesis all the way up to the Xbox 360. But I've come across some Abandonware, which is a lot more comfortable to talk about, and I can actually share links because this is effectively games where either the developers and publishers no longer exist, or maybe licensing agreements stop the sale of games. So, for instance, racing games, they usually have licenses for the in-game music and the assets, such as the vehicles, the cars. So they usually have like a shelf life, and after that, they stop selling them. They don't have the license anymore to continue with it, and it just gets lost. So, ethically, there's nothing wrong. In my opinion, there's nothing wrong because these are games that are obsolete, and it's quite sad, really, that they just disappeared. And someone like me, I'd be more than happy to pay money for them, but you can't find them. Two examples off the top of my head, which I do have here anyway, is Unreal Tournament 2024. You can't get that. Good Old Games, GOG, is the only place where you can really get some older games, and their store doesn't have it. So that's annoying. Simpsons Hit and Run. Again, that's a game that's available. And that's, again, you can't buy these games anywhere. They're just not available. The only thing you can do is like eBay and look for disc versions. Most of us don't have disc drives anymore. So we are locked. Now, I can't attest that every game here should be on here because I don't know, but because this site exists and it's called Abandonware, and I'm aware of the reasons for them, it makes sense to me. So I'll just show some. So we've got Tekken 2. Now, it is a Sony game, but it's back in the PlayStation 1 era. It's really old. We've got Sega Touring Cars. This is back when the Sega Saturn. I haven't downloaded all of these games, for instance. I've only got 3 games off this site, but I just thought I'd show people it. Sega Rally. You may need emulators for some of these, though. They may be emulation games. And people leaving comments at the bottom of some of these videos, some of these links. So it's worth going there if you have any trouble installing games. Sega Rally 2 Championship. We got Manx TT. So these are all Sega Saturn games so far. Another great game is Michael Jackson Moonwalker. I loved this as a kid. And that was on the Sega Genesis, Sega Mega Drive. And I think you definitely, I'm certain you'd need an emulator to run that, but it's great. And there's no way else to, there's nowhere else. I've read the comments there, but there's nowhere else to buy these, So they are abandoned literally years and years ago. And they literally made the point here, I think there's certain time periods. By possessed Sega Saturn, Puzzle Bobble. Anyway, that's the one. You've got plenty of these games on app stores and things, but this is like the Buster move is the original, I think. Chase HQ, that was a game. It says Commodore 64, but I remember these games in the arcade. Sega Super GT. Now we're getting some normal ones now. So Double Dragon, there's all 3 of them, or two or three of them anyway. Ridge Racer 2. But a lot of them are racing games. We've got Crazy Taxi. This one's Hydro something. Hydro Thunder. Now we get into the bigger ones. So I was like, right, have they got the Simpsons Hit and Run? Because that's desperately what I want. And it's just annoying. I can't get it anywhere. So I scroll down. You've got more basic DOS versions, some really, really basic scripted games. And then you come down. I don't know if I've clicked it already. Okay, we'll go to them in a minute. But yeah, Hit and Run, Simpsons Hit and Run. I've downloaded that. They could keep adding this. The only sad thing is you don't actually know the size of the files. Oh, no, it does actually. 477. I didn't know it said that. So what I will show here briefly, you can click this link, or if you scroll to the bottom, that's where it takes you anyway. So it takes it all these. Now, what are some of discs? Like for instance, this game, I think it's 1 or 2 or 3. It's about a 3-disc game. And so effectively, if you was going disc, you might as well go DVD version. It's got all 3 discs in one then. But I tend to go for these repacks. Now I've only downloaded it and extracted the files, so I don't know. But I went with I think it's RePack by Magic Pack. So one of these 2 would be the best choices, just because you won't have to mount discs and stuff. It will just be the files. So that's the Simpsons Hit and Run. And I'm going to show installing that because I haven't even installed it myself. All I've done is extracted the file that downloaded, because they tend to get compressed. Then you extract them, and then all the files fall into a folder, and then you can work with it. Another one is Blur. I absolutely love Blur. I showed recently, well, at least I've tried playing it recently. an Xbox 360 emulator, but it went a bit mental. And this is going to be native to the PC. And again, it's not available in a store because the company just disappeared. And unfortunately, the game went with them. It just completely disappeared. So for me, it's a blessing to be able to have that. Again, I'd be more than happy to buy it, but it's not available. Need for Speed Most Wanted. Now, these numbers aren't making sense. There's no way it's 161 meg. I don't know why it says that. But Need for Speed Most Wanted, for a lot of people, is the very best Need for Speed. It was an incredible game. Whether the graphics hold up, I don't know, but I'll pay homage to it. I'm more than happy to play that again. And again, can't get it anywhere. So it has been abandoned. This one's Need for Speed Underground 2. I think I own that actually on PC, so I'm not sure if it's truly been abandoned, which is why I said maybe be a bit skeptical with the term abandoned, but it is what it is. Unreal, I just typed Unreal, so you get all these different Unreal games, but you've got Unreal Tournament 2004 here, which is the one I grabbed because that's the one I was missing. And again, it's not available in stores, so there's nothing I can do about it, you know. The other one is I'd search Disney, and if anyone's got kids or anything, you've got a load of Disney games, which would be great for kids, of course, free. So that takes us past all the links. Like I said, I'd look for the ones that are packs. So I'm going to close that now because we're not bothering with that. Now I need to go back to my ROMs. So we're going to go emulators new. I don't know where I'm going now. Wait a minute, emulators. Abandoned games. Right, so I'll put it under like emulators, but it's not really. So effectively, these are the files you get. Let me get rid of all these icons. They drive me nuts. Right. So we've got 3 games I've downloaded: Blur, Need for Speed Most Wanted, and the Simpsons Hit and Run. They were initially compressed in the files. In zip files, you just literally right-click one, and it says extract all halfway down. You do extract all, just press OK. It will send it to the same location that file is, but it'll create a folder. Now you've got the files. So I'm going to try and install Simpsons Hit and Run first because that's the one I really want to be able to play. There is a README. It's usually worth reading it because there might be like a specific way to do this. So this is the full rip of the game. No CD is applied. Plus we added mod launcher so you can play the game on modern systems. To play the game, go to the Hit and Run folder and run Simpsons exe. Doesn't really help that. I think it's actually installed. I don't think you install it. No traffic. Let's try it. Let's just try it then. I'm thinking it might just, the file, but based on the one I've just done, it may, I've got to turn my controller on, it may just launch. So if you get the one I said about the RePack, it might just play it. That'd be pretty cool if it just goes straight in. That'd be nice. Oh, it looks like the window's opening. He did say something about a mod for latest machines, didn't they? Let me go back slightly because it might be an issue here. Oh yeah. To play the game, it is recommended to launch the game in compatibility mode with XP and administration. Okay, I'll do that again. Let's close that game. Right, that's the icon. We want the exe. So you want the one that says application next to it. That one that's actually a file. Compatibility. Windows XP. Didn't say which service pack, so I'll just do that one. And then we want administrate. Apply. Okay. Let's see if it works now. Well, that's better. The only trouble is it's knocked off my recording, so I'm not sure if anybody is getting the same footage I'm getting. It's running smooth. It's running smooth. I'm just hopeful people can still see it, because the problem is I'm not able to. It doesn't seem I'm able to control the screen. I might actually do it in window mode. Oh, it won't let me do window mode. Oh, this is a bit mad.
Hey, hey! I'm endorsing a new cola, kids. And this one isn't poisonous to anybody.
That we know of.
New and improved Buzz Cola is made from only the finest sugars and waters. Plus, it has a special ingredient, too hot for the FDA. It'll give you the get up and go you need to do all the pathetic stuff you have to do. Try new improved Buzz Cola.
Cola. Must get Buzz Cola.
Oh, well, there is a problem inherent. What on earth is going on with this game? I think it's a bit... Right, oh yeah, I say get the menu up. I think my controller just needs tweaking in there. There's probably some configuration file. Game settings. I want to put that in window mode. Maybe we won't lose it this time. Oh, so I can go full screen again. Oh. Right, anyway. We've seen it's working, which is the whole point at the end of it. The controller, I just think the controller just needs setting up. So if I do controller and I move up, action get in, button 4. I don't know what button that is on this control pad. But to be honest, it looks sharper as a little screen rather than taking up the whole screen. That's one thing I was noticing. Like I say, there may be mods to fix this, but for some reason he won't get in the car. Now, I showed recently an emulator I was running for the GameCube, I think it was. And this was running. So I can get it running on the GameCube, but the performance is far more solid here. I'm getting 300 frames per second. It's crazy. So it's far smoother on this than it is on the GameCube. And I haven't got the inverted controls because it has weird... The right stick acts weird on the GameCube. But why he won't get in a vehicle is really bothersome. But it's working, which is the whole point I wanted to show there. So literally, you just install it, you just download it, and it's installed pretty much, which is nice to know. That actually worked out far better, easier than I thought it would. Just shut up. Oh, it's just still made in. Just go. Just go. Sweet. I haven't even got to do anything with that. Anyone could do that. You literally download, done. Then let's try. I think Need for Speed might be more of a headache. I'm not sure. I'm expecting it. Blur. Got to download that. Blur. It may already be installed. I'm just gonna try and refrain from having to install anything if I don't have to. Because it looks to me like where it's doing full rip, it's like you've just downloaded the whole file and it's installed. I always say no to internet access. There's no need to allow anything to have that. Already feels smooth as hell. All I've done is downloaded the full rip. So if you see a file, any file that says full rip, just do that. Skip that. It's stretched. I've got an ultra wide monitor, and it's natively just gone straight into ultra wide, and doesn't even feel stretched.
This is the Blur career. You've got 9 rivals to prove yourself against.
This is
If you
impressive.
compete in their events, you'll start earning lights and fans. Earn lights by placing in events. Earn fans by pleasing the crowd. Lights unlock more events. Fans unlock cars. Each rival will also have a set of demands. You want to complete them all for a chance to take them on. Beat them in a one-on-one and add their car to your showroom. So
I
you're
loved
gonna
this
earn
game
lights,
when I was younger.
gain fans, and take on rivals all the way to the top. This is it. Time to step up and enter the world of powered-up racing.
But I expected. I thought they was going to make this a franchise, and it was so disappointing when they just shut the studio down.
This is
What a
powered-up
waste.
racing, the core of the whole sport.
It's so smooth, isn't it? It's crazy.
First to the finish line wins.
Just
Call on all
play.
your driving and power-up skills to battle your way to the front of the pack. Use power-ups tactically to gain an advantage. Even when you're out in front, the battle
Can't test
isn't
performance
over.
until we've got into
You
it.
have to fight to stay there. Finish the race in the top 3 to earn lights. The better your finish position, the more lights you'll earn.
Again, I tried emulating this on the Xbox 360, but it had a huge error, so it was coming up really bright. We're just going to stick to... I'm just going to stick to the normal car. But, you know, when you run natively, it's going to be far more better experience, isn't it? And it looks sharp already. We'll see what happens. So we are getting boxes either side. I don't know if it's going to stay there. No, that's moved. This looks sharp. Because the resolutions nowadays, they're sharp. 90 frames per second. All free of charge, of course, because it's been abandoned. It's crazy. It's a bit like Mario Kart with like realistic cars. Told you, this game is crazy good. So the whole point, of course, is to be aggressive, you know. That drops a mine, I think. I know. I think that might suck people in and blow them up. Can't say I've needed a break at all. That's a shield. I'm not sure if your cars have health. I don't know if that's what that green thing is at the top. Oh, this is the mines. Let's get the zoom. Oh, really? Let's fix the car. I nearly blew. Whoa, whoa, whoa. How the hell do you get... Who lays them down? Oh, you can shoot it backwards. Nice. It is exactly like Mario Kart. Bosh. So we know that works. Right, now we're going to quickly just try most wanted. Yeah, quick. Okay, so that's good. Like I said, if you try and find the full RIP or RePack files rather than DVD or CDs, because that's just going to make work for yourself. But let's see where Need for Speed sits. So Need for Speed is going to require an install by the look of it. Let me just see, because it may need a crack, because it may need to connect. Apply the optional widescreen patch for widescreen support. Nice. So you're running at your own risk. When that warning comes up, it does warn you that it might not be a trusted piece of software, and of course it can be malicious. It's sort of the risks you take sometimes. Where do I want to put it now? That's the problem. Let's just put it back with the emulator, shall we? Yeah, it's got it. Hopefully it won't be too long. It'll be here. Should be coming in here. There's one. So yeah, so far both games running great. I don't know if I can find that. Because I think people might be interested in that blur. There'll be links anyway. So what I'll put links specifically to the files, so it just downloads rather than go. Maybe it'd be easier that way. Instead of maybe putting the link for the store page, maybe just put a link straight to files. So as soon as you click it, it downloads. I don't know if that'd be better. I don't know. Maybe we could do. Oh, I don't know. What should I do? I can't remember what the website's called. Is it Abandoned? Abandonware. It's right at the top anyway, so it can't be dodgy. So if we go blur, there we go, blur straight to blur, and then just to show the files I would get, scroll to the bottom, and you've got three choices: full RIP, ISO, RePack by Amigas. I'm pretty sure I did the one at the top, the RePack English full version, pre-installed game. Yeah, I think I would have done because it's got England flag, so it just made it clearer to get that one. Just get the one at the top. Been intrigued by what they said, because I do want the widescreen, of course. RePack notes. Apply the optional widescreen patch for breaks compatibility within Windows XP, though. We'll see what happens. See what options are available beforehand. I'm not going to mess about too much in the first instance. Yeah, it might be nice if it's just tubbies. It's just nice how easy it's been, you know. And you haven't had to do any sort of complicated paths to get it working. It just so far both started up beautiful. This one we'll see. So we've got more thingy there, scripts. It doesn't actually have the mods and stuff that they're talking about widescreen. So I'm just gonna load it as is, and if there's options later, then I'll consider it. I might have to do the compatibility mode. We'll see. If there's an issue, we'll do it compatibility mode in Windows XP.
Hi, I'm Josie Marin, and I play Mia in Need for Speed Most Wanted. Make sure you do all your racing in the game. On the streets, drive safely and responsibly.
To be honest, that's
And wear your
widescreen anyway.
seatbelt.
Mine's ultra wide. Nothing says a game from the 2000s is going to go ultra wide, but it's definitely widescreen. This game was great back in the day, and it was like the best Need for Speed. 2005. They messed up not reimagining it. They should have remastered this like everybody wanted. Oh, it's got all my controls backwards for some reason. Just got a name. Feel like B is A. Let's just do quick race. Well, I just want to drive around freestyling it, don't you? Well, we'll do a race. Slightly worried that controls won't work. Why would the triggers not drive the car? It's definitely showing its age though. Maybe not quite what we remember, but it's just the way the police chased you in this was just the best of everything. Controls are quite loose, but then it's weird pressing A instead of a trigger to drive. I've got a boost here and I don't even know how to use it. Wait a minute. Is it this way? I think I've gone the wrong way. I don't know what... There's a boost. Got nitrous and I don't know how to use it. Well, the controls are a bit mad. Something to work on later. Can't beat them because I can't use the boost. Well, that's reset. Doesn't help me. Anyway, as you can see, it's working, and I think that's impressive enough. And in fact, I said it's not widescreen. It doesn't support ultra wide. It clearly is in ultra wide, isn't it? It's I just didn't even realise it's covering my whole screen. I don't think it's a full resolution. I don't know if I can do something with that. Let me just check. Might be able to get it even better. Oh, it is a full resolution. That's crazy. Doesn't feel it, but... Oh, yeah, you can turn it even higher. Texture filtering. That can stay. World level detail. Everything's down. We might be able to get some better graphics. Accept. Let's see if it looks better. I don't know if they sound much better. This is what we want. Accelerate. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There you go. Nitrous. This is what we need. Hopefully, we have a better experience now. Let me see. There you go. Now I can boost. Well, I think the graphics definitely look better now. Oh, it was at its lowest before. It was absolutely terrible. This is playable. Nice. But it's the police that make it great. But we're not seeing them, of course, in a race. But yeah, we've got there in the end. I think the picture quality looked really good now. I bet I restarted it. Oh no, wait. Wait, has it just started the whole game? I think it's using B as A. It's going a bit mad. I've got to sort the controls out. Wait, I might better become more competitive. Blow my engine? I don't know what this... Oh, I don't know what was going on with this. I'd have to just use the keyboard. Well, we've done the videos and we've done the gameplay and things. I just really want the police involved in it because that's where the game gets good. There you go. There you go. Here we are.
One mobile code 6 driver followed by police.
I need all available units on this. Get them going. Code 3.
I think this is about the time when I get influenced by like Fast and Furious.
That's out of units for containment. I lost them. I need a 1083.
Remaining units, be advised, vehicle wet BCP. Squad should be set up in the surrounding area.
Hey, there's something wrong with your ride. You left a huge oil slick at the start line. You have to end the race fast.
Oh, I was enjoying that. Definitely influenced by Fast and Furious. When games were fun. God, they ain't really chasing very well. Been there putting their foot down now. Where's the police coming to it? Oh. Are you sure when we start? No. To think you can get in this for free though is crazy. And I'd say the downloads are fast. This looks stunning. And it's from 2005 or something. You know what I mean? It's crazy. With the higher resolutions we have now of our computers and things. Yeah, boy. Now it gets fun.
Dispatch, I got a vehicle moving at a high rate of speed. Stand by.
10-4.
Understand that speeding vehicle. And, this guy's not slowing down. Yeah, that's confirmed. He's not stopping. Code 3.
Oh, we got that. We got the wall thing.
Patrol Southeast, be advised. Units are engaged in a high-speed pursuit of a single vehicle. Last known direction is west. Correction, northwest. On Highway 201. Primary unit has radio priority.
Well, they're coming up fast.
We need to slow this thing down.
Well, I've lost them, I think. Took the fun out of it a little bit. Still fun. Right, I am going to stop it briefly soon. I'm just enjoying it, so I can't help it. I've been waiting to play this for years. For years. The only way to have this was for Xbox 360. Realistically, nowadays, buying it used on the used market, and it's expensive because it's rare and doesn't look as sharp as this. So I would have paid money for this if it was on the store. They're not very competitive though, that's what I'm noticing. Police have got to jump in soon, I think. Usually it's like that. Usually get a lap and then they'll jump in on a second lap. They don't even come around the corner. But it might not even be in this level, you know. But if anyone is interested in this, it's worth checking out the original Burnout games. They were fun. They were great. Bit easy, but I think it's supposed to be easy. It's more of the story mode at the moment, isn't it? It's building it up.
Like your style. Just make sure you watch your back with these guys, alright? See you around.
What's up, poser? I'm glad you're putting it down out there. I really am, because I can't wait to get a crack at that ride. What? Didn't anybody tell you? You gotta put your ride on the line to run against a blacklist racer, and that is why people aren't stupid enough to do it. I'll be waiting.
It's the same cinematic. So hopefully it's a bit more competitive this time. I haven't had any sleep. I'm absolutely knackered. A lot of light bloom there. Can't see a damn thing. I like the fact you have two choices, roads you take. I forgot to get the mirror at the top. There's me flashing it back. Whoa. Hey, who we got here? Hey.
I've got contact on multiple vehicles, moving fast. Catching up to them here. Stand by on the 1085. Can't keep them inside, I might have lost them. Stand by. On that racing call, I'm on their 6. Countering. I'm countering.
District 2, be advised. Police units are engaged in a high-speed pursuit of multiple suspect vehicles. Eastbound, confirm, eastbound, near the financial district. Primary unit will handle the call.
Looks like they've smashed into the other car because he's well behind. And he's got police cars surrounding him. That's hilarious. Oh, that slowed me down.
Remaining units, be advised, vehicle went PCB.
He's catching up crazy. That's ridiculous.
I lost him. Minimal time delay, he's gotta be close.
Units heading out to the pursuit call, be advised, suspect was last reported westbound, near the financial district. You have a green light to go ahead and set up a...
Hey, there's something wrong with your ride. You left
Oh.
a huge oil slick at the start line.
Oh, it's carrying on.
Race fast.
Oh, so you got to go from that car to something else. Oh, I'd definitely go for Porsche. I think this is where you got to work for the police, I think. I don't know if you're undercover or not. Oh, it's locked. I wanted that Porsche. Oh, there we go. There's me thinking I got choices. I can only have choice of 4 cars. They all look rubbish. Looking at the stats at the top, that's the best one. Oh. I haven't got enough money. $5 too short to grab one of these terrible things. Handling's poor, but it's got better acceleration and speed than the other two. So.
Hey, it's me. Check out your
Leave me be. Yeah, it is a bit like a brick. Very heavy and unresponsive. My God. Where does he want me to go?
So you found it all right. What do you think?
Anyway, I don't want to get too lost in this because I've already gone way beyond what the video was going to be. I was just showing the fact that you can grab some pretty good games for free, which is pretty incredible.